Fresh protests against hardship under Tinubu government announced. Another nationwide protest pressing for an end to the rising leadership under President Bola Tinubu's government has been announced for October 1st. The anticipated protest are dubbed Fearless in October. In a statement released on Tuesday, the Take It Back movement, a pro-democracy group, has called on citizens to unite and fight against the economic oppression and corruption which the group said it is symbolized by Tinubu's policies. The movement described Tinubu's administration as a symbol of hardship and corruption, criticizing the skyrocketing cost of living in Nigeria. The statement read, and I quote, "Nigerians brace yourselves. General Bola Ahmed Tinubu, a symbol of hardship and corruption, has taken the helm. Mark your calendars for October 1st and join the Fearless in October End Bad Governance in Nigeria 2.0 protest to fight our nation's future and end the oppressive rule." The protest comes as Nigerians struggle with unprecedented fuel hikes following the removal of petrol subsidies in May 2023. Petrol prices have been more than tripled, worsening the economic challenges faced by citizens who rely heavily on fuel for transportation and electricity generation. Recall that Nigerians between 1st August to 10th August 2024 took to the street in protest of the rising cost of living in the country. Well, I don't know why these people are coming out to give the government a heads up to attack them. Like, in this part of the world, can we normalize going to do things? I don't understand. It is because we have done this style and this style did not work. What happened is people were picked up. As we still speak, except they want to tell me they're still working on those people who have been picked up. People were arrested. People were traced down to their houses. Even, heck, the Nigerian Labour Congress president was even arrested. Do you get? Now, why will I come outside and give a government time to come and harass me when I can go and tell the government how I feel immediately? Or I don't even need to come outside and say, oh, this is when I'm going to be doing this thing. I go outside and do it. You don't get to announce. I mean, recently, it is known to everybody that if you want to do something, you don't even come outside to say you will do it. Do you understand? Especially if you're trying to do something. We Nigerians, we're trying to do something that we have not been doing for a very long time. For a very long time, yes, we have left protesting for a very long time. We are just beginning to return back to it. So coming out to tell the government that, hey, we want to do this, and the government has showed you who they are, that look, this government have showed you they don't like people telling them we want to do this and do it. They don't like you coming out to tell them that you're hungry. They want to shut you up. And why are you now coming out to tell them that you want to do this? That is what I don't understand. Like now, like really, really now, you don't get to come outside and say you want to do this. You just do it immediately. You want to want to study a course. You don't come to do the announcements that you want to study a course and all that. Except maybe you're a content creator, maybe in that line, and maybe you want to carry your audience along. Fine. Okay? Sometimes you don't even come outside. You just say, oh, you have started doing this particular thing. You don't come outside to say you want to do it. Why? Because at the end of the day, now that time forces will start with the fight. Yes, you can't blame the universe, because when you start out to say you want to start doing something, everything that fights against that thing will locate you and start fighting against it. If you do not know, no. So why this government has given you 1001 reason not to trust them with this kind of information? Why are you still giving them this kind of information? Why? I don't understand. There are people who are still in prison. I'll keep saying it. There are people who have been arrested and they said they will charge them for treason. It is only in this country that I see that I'm not saying those who went and and they disrupted property and looted. No, I'm not saying those ones. People who actually went for the protest, what they wanted out of the protest was for the government to hear them, for the government to start doing something. They don't even want the government to summon them. We just want to start feeling a little relief gradually to show us that yes, the government heard us, the government is working, things will get better. But because it did not happen, we are not going again. Now, why will you now go again for the second time? And you are telling them that you want to come and like how? How do you want money? This is yes, I had to asking. Do you want money? Because a lot of things came about. They said, oh, people collected money and all of that. What is it? Why are you giving them that particular? When they wanted to increase the price of fuel, did they consult you? Did they come and say, I want to say you and we want to increase the cost of fuel? Did they do that? So why are you giving them so much information when they don't give you yours? They're not transparent with us. Why are you giving them the information to, stifle you, to make sure that thing that you want to do does not see the light of a day? I'm asking myself, why? By now, we should have learned what are experiences for. Experiences are meant to guide us so that we don't keep making them. So why do we keep making the mistake? It is only, they say it's only a madman that does the same thing over and over and again and expect a different outcome. Do you think the government is not going to stifle you? You're supposed to be taking them by surprise. Go outside. Okay, you want to do this in the next 2 weeks, keep it to yourself. I've said it before. The best way to even take these people by surprise is to come out and do things. You understand? You don't give them any heads up. So that before they will start gathering their whatever, you have gone far. You have already drawn the attention you want to draw. You are working with a government that stifles up. You're working with a government that does not want the world to know what they're doing. You're working with a government who does not care about us. And you are telling them, come on, what are you doing? Come on now. I say again, is it money you want? Is it? Because I don't understand. Wow. It doesn't mean. We need to go back to God because we have to think, because we have thought that it's Emilio Con that can do it, and they cannot do anything without God knowing. God is the creator of all. Look, I've said it again. Nigeria is like a little child. Like God, you know how God carry somebody. For those who are giving birth to permit me to use the word, a middle family, or a family who have already faced all the hurdles. Let me use it that way. Your family you are not in the class of poor. You understand? You're in the class of where you are exposed to a lot of information and you have resources to do whatever you want to do. You're in the class of so early in life. Your father knows how it is good for you to read, how it is good for you to have high in-demand skills as a young child. From childhood, you understand? You are exposed to all this kind of information, and he has the money to fund you, my sister. You don't know what you have. Do you understand? Do you understand where I'm going to? And then you now have a family who maybe you are born in a family where there is already family business. All you need to do to learn how to manage, my dear. You and some people are not on the same level. That is how Nigeria is. All we need to do is learn how to manage our resources. Finish. Learn how to manage our resources and how to manage people. That is all. It is like God has placed us in a place where there is so much abundance and we're still in lack. So I'm not caught out of you're coming down to tell the government what to do, because you know that this government will start fighting you. So why are you giving them that information? All right, on this note, you've come to the end of the news. So thank you for tuning in to listen until I come your way next time. Enjoy the rest of your day.